Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm that doll guy and I bring to you my newest creation, a new diorama for my Fabiola dolls. I'm going to be having another use for this diorama later, but that'll come down the road. But for today, we're celebrating Fabiola and her new set, the Pink Pussycat Club. So what inspired this diorama? What inspired this diorama was this doll right here. This is my Fabiola of Hollywood doll, created by Mike Buse, and this is the character of Billie that was inspired by the movie FasterPussycat Kill Kill. If any of you have seen the movie from 1965, it's a black and white sexploitation film. I did a video on her debut of my collection talking about the movie. Check it out. You can find it on YouTube. If you Google FasterPussycat Kill Kill Russ Meyer, it does break it down into, I think, like 7 segments. That's the one I usually watch. But anyway, so here we have a new diorama that I created of the Pink Pussycat of Hollywood. There we go, it's not focusing. There we go, now it's focusing. That's the original logo from the side of the building from the very first Pink Pussycat Club in Hollywood. And it used to be frequented by many people, including some of Hollywood's elites, such as the Rat Pack, including Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and their friends, Peter Lawford and such. So let's talk about the design. Now, the original Pink Pussycat I don't think was this flashy. This is my own take on it. I haven't seen many Google images of what the original club looked like, so I kind of went with just what I wanted in my head. So we start with a trifold project board. You all know that's how I roll with the trifold project boards, and I used the very glittery pink scrapbook paper for the 2 panels. Behind there is literally nothing. My partner made this curtain for me. We went to Join Fabrics. He picked it out and he sewed it and kind of bunched it up and sewed it and then attached it to dowels to go over and under the diorama. So that gives me the stage curtain. I had inquired on Facebook to all my friends, any pack ratty, hoardery type friends, if they happen to have any old Russell Stover Valentine's Day heart-shaped candy boxes, to which nobody had the size I needed. And on eBay, those things are very expensive for a cardboard box. So I ended up creating my own. I made this stage with styrofoam board, which is the top, some poster board that I cut into 2.5-inch strips and attached the 2 ends, bowed them out to make a heart shape. My vision for the stage was a heart. And then I had to, I wish I could show you the bottom of this. It is supported with drinking straws glued to the side, and other chunks of glue on the inside to kind of hold the walls of the stage to the top of the stage. So underneath, it does not look very pretty at all. The top, I think, is kind of pretty. So yeah, this is all handmade by me. And then I sprayed it with some red, oh gosh, it's the, I don't know what the brand is, but it's the ×2 spray paint in red. And I sprayed it pretty heavy to get a nice sheen. It did cause some of the paper covering on the styrofoam board to buckle a little bit, but in photos you wouldn't see that. And then just to clean up those rough edges, I added just a little strip. I just kind of tacky glued a little strip of red lace around the edge, and that is my stage. I bored a hole in the middle, and then I bought just a dowel rod from Walmart for less than $1, and it's pretty tall. It goes up the whole height, which is, I think, 36 inches of this, to kind of give it some good perspective. I sanded it and I gave it 2 coats of gold spray paint to look like a brass stripper pole, dancer pole. The flooring is, of course, a cheetah print or like a cat print or something kind of catty that I printed out from Google Images, and I glue sticked it. I glue sticked to 2 pieces of poster board. I usually use 2 because my table, which is too small. The long story about this table, it's glass, and I put a hot pan on a couple years ago and shattered it. So then I went to order a new replacement glass topper, and I told them the wrong size, so this is too small. But anyway, so in order to get these to be wide enough, you can expand them if you have two. I have them just kind of overlapping, like right, girl, she's had one too many. Fabiola, chill out. Anyway, so so that's the flooring. I do have my bar, which I did a handmade on Publisher, I think. My own Pink Pussycat topper for the bar, just to give it that branding. This looked much better. The glitter on this looked much better before I sealed it with the spray, so I shouldn't have done that. It made it look chunky and bunchy and weird, but it looks okay in photos. I might make a new one and not spray it with the sealer, because it just made the glitter just chunky and not as sparkly. So that's disappointing. We'll figure out something. So then we have my new Billie doll. She's not, well, she is, yeah, she's my newest. Again, she's customized to look like the character from the movie, Billie, played by Lori Williams. And I have my two, my three vintage guys. I have my Brad. Oops, come on now. Got my Brad, Alan, and Ken. They're the original Ben Leg guys. I got these little money. If you look at my Instagram at That Real Doll Guy, you can find the photos from this photo shoot. I had some dollar bills, kind of, well, not dollar bills, $50 bills. Frank was kicking a $1,000 bill, and I had them kind of just kind of fluttered along the stage. And so the storyline goes a little bit like Estella. She's kind of like the socialite rich gal, come from old money, and she's spoiled, and she's like what Raquel would be in the Barbie world. We have Fabiola, the main character. She would be who Barbie would be in the Fabiola world. We have Valentina. I'm not who she, I don't know who she would be in the Barbie world, but her storyline is she's kind of like a hard knocks gal. She's had a hard life, and she's seen some things, had some things happen. She wants to be rich and famous like Fabiola is. Fabiola is an actress, a singer, and a dancer. And Valentina has those talents, but didn't have the same luck that Fabiola had. So she's working her way to the top by dancing in gentlemen's clubs and things like that. And Billie has always worked here, and so she's kind of like that fun go-go dancer girl. She's the newest one of my character sets from Fabiola. In my collection, the blondes are all Fabiola, the brunettes are all Estella, the redheads are all Valentina, and then I have Navidad, who's the cousin to Fabiola, who was a character created by Mike Buse, and then she was the one that kind of, I imagine in my mind, that he custom made for me. So that is my Pink Pussycat of Hollywood Club. I'm curious to see what you guys think of it. I really feel like I put a lot of work in this one. I customized that bar before, because I do have another club called Club Blush for some other dioramas. But, the stage was a challenge to make. Yeah, I really feel like we kind of like put something into this one. I'm not the best diorama person in the world. There are so many talented, creative people. So many friends of mine on Facebook and the groups that have such amazing talent, and I'm not in that league at all. But I just kind of have fun with it and do my best. And, we'll just see where it takes me. But this is my new diorama for today. Before I tear it down, I thought I would show it to you guys and let me know what you think. Enjoy your day, and we will see you soon.